This is our very first kitchen store. My wife and I have been working on this project. It's been in our head for about 2 years. We signed the lease in this space about 6 months ago. It's going to be called Tyler Florence West Coast Kitchen Essentials. The very first store happens in our lovely little town of Mill Valley. My wife and I, who is my vice president of everything, fellas, I highly recommend you give your wife that same title. I make her work here like crazy. I crack the whip, and on top of that, right, she's working for two, if you know what I'm saying. So we got a little girl coming. Her name is Dorothy. She'll be here in August. She's a big bouncy baby girl, but we're really excited about it. And what you're about to witness is what happens behind the scenes in our shop with all of our crazy cast of characters and our management team, and how busy it is. The buzzsaws of progress continue, and you're about to see it live.
I know that he's an exceptional chef. Has a show on TV. He's opening up a shop around the corner. I think something's going on in the city. I'm
intrigued. I'm looking forward to seeing when it gets open and going in and checking it out.
I think all our customers, Tiburon and Mill Valley and San Rafael, and they're very, very excited.
It's a great small town, lots of families and kids and dogs.
Marin's very organic oriented, which he is, which is great.
If I were going to tell him one thing, it would be to only carry the very best products.
You know, people do poke their head into the store. It's still under construction a fair amount, but they're just excited too.
I don't know what to anticipate. This is a brand new thing. I've been looking for something like this for a long time, and this is just really, I don't even know how to describe it. It's hard to put in words. It's like, it's going to be a great ride. That's all I can tell you.
Risotto rice.
Hey! What's up, gang? Morning, everybody. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Hi. Good to see you.
Hello.
What's up, Greg?
Don't return my phone calls.
You didn't call me back.
I swear to God, I sent the FBI out for you on Friday afternoon.
Okay, I was at my parents' house when I got home, and I got a message that said, you better call me fast. And I called you first thing the next morning, twice.
I only got one.
What's so funny?
I'm the bad guy, and he's the good guy. Always. Don't you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm a good guy.
Well, basically what that means is that, you know, people are enamored with Tyler. They're like, ooh, Tyler. And Tolan is his wife, and everybody hates her just because she's such a hard ass sometimes.
You know, it's so funny, man. Like what they say, behind every good man is a great woman. And, you know.
That's nice.
Yeah, exactly. But we like to call it good cop, bad cop, and I'm the good cop, and she's the crusher. The crushers.
I just don't think that they can do any more building for us here.
Who's that? Yeah. These guys?
Well, any of them. You know what I don't like? I don't like people that give you a quote and it just says $38,950.
I know. Well, and what
I feel like it should say this costs this and that costs that.
She brings the project in on budget, bang. Any of the contractors come up and say, we can't do it on time. She's like,
Said I can't be the bad cop anymore because people see me walk in the door and they're like, oh, you said it's Kevin, her. Kevin, I'm like, Kevin, please. Please, Kevin.
But
is it your turn to be a bad cop?
And he called me back. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm from New York. I'm used to that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
like a walk in the park from New York.
That's right. Yeah.
Totally. I don't
the
care.
other great news.
I want a bagel.
The other great news.
With cream cheese, with a schmear. Now.
Shut up. While you're
Shut up.
Anytime you've got a construction project, you've got hiccups along the way. So it's just a matter of managing those hiccups.
To me, people that don't want to give us a completion date are people that are not planning on getting anything done within our timeline. And therefore, people we don't work with. I just look out for his best interest. That's
Throws him a knuckle sandwich.
He has to travel, he has to do other things. I can come here every day.
That's right.
And just keep him updated. And
Tyler's extremely passionate, and so is Tolan. They're very focused, they know what they want, and they're looking for people that are going to be coming on board that feel the same way. They want to be able to have a core group of people here that have that same passion.
We do a meeting every Monday and every Friday with our whole fabulous staff here and figure out what progress we made the week before in terms of construction, which is normally 0. And
0.1%.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
1 point here.
I told you about the hiccup.
Everything is the drama. Everything is the drama of this project today. This knife thing, and just sort of getting the cabinet builder to comply by the deadline.
This is the crazy thing about getting involved in a project like this. When you're this deep with a contractor, they've got you or they've got you. You know what I mean? You can either say, okay, you know, it's either like with a baseball bat or honey, but one way we got to get the place built. Our date's the 12th. Bang, that's it. And
we're working on that date.
Yeah, and that's the date we're going to shoot for. And I think if we start to get delayed, we'll take it one day at a time after that. What can we do to open tomorrow? What can we do to open tomorrow?
There's other things that we have to do. We have to put our hours in the window. We have to, I know we're required by the city to put something up about the validated parking, so we need to get the wording from our landlord.
So it's not like, you know, they would just close it up and the doors would be there. Okay. Usually what's up here, the other reason that's somewhat of
from at least a function standpoint, maybe not on the same impact.
Well, right now we're kind of in the latter phases of the remodel / construction that's going on. The biggest projects that they have left is finishing up the library, which is probably going to be the largest project, and then getting the demo kitchen that we've got getting set up. And everything else, we've got the shelves and everything made, so it's just a matter of putting the shelves in and getting the product marked and put in a stock.
These are olive oil samples of different companies that are in California, because like the tagline is West Coast Kitchen Essentials. So we want to try to get as much California as possible on our shelves.
Kevin, turn me onto that company.
Tyler, look at your employee handbook.
Look at that. Check it out.
So,
it's official.
It's like a company.
It's
like a company, right?
I need a handbook.
So that's my first run out.
Can I just tell you something really funny really fast that I notice constantly? My husband thinks the shop is too loud and he has to do business when he's down here. So he goes outside to take his conference calls on the street, right in front of the store, with his name like blaring over the front door. And then he's like, I can't get any peace out here because everybody pulls their cars over and has conversations with him. I told him if he steps outside that door, he's asking for it.
But he puts his sunglasses on. He's all incognito, right?
He paces the sidewalk. Is he out there pacing? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. He's on a call. I said, I think it's really funny you take a conference call down front where everyone can like honk and wave and bug you.
It's actually quieter on the street than it is in here. It's the buzzsaws of progress. You know what I'm talking about? Say what? These are the people in my neighborhood. In my neighborhood. In my neighborhood. The Mill Valley Market is somebody in your neighborhood. The people that you meet when you're walking down the street.